Okay, I've made several versions of this based on different resources that I've had online, but essentially what I'm going to try to do now is do a most complete coagulation cascade as I possibly can from combining several different resources, notes from my teacher and Pathoma, and also from other resources online. So this is what I've pieced together. Yeah, it's difficult to get the whole thing. Okay, so essentially what we have is we have an intrinsic pathway, IP, and we also have an extrinsic pathway, EP. Intrinsic means it doesn't need anything outside of it. I don't know exactly what intrinsic means. Intrinsic means it's activated by collagen. Extrinsic means it's activated by tissue thromboplastin. So EP is activated by tissue thromboplastin, and IP, or the intrinsic pathway, is done by subendothelial collagen. Okay, so basically when you get injured, exposes the collagen, starts this cascade. So I'm going to draw the backbone here, and then I'm going to explain it as we go. So the backbone looks like this: 12, 11, 9, 8, 10. Okay, that's the basic backbone of this process. And 10 then, and this is all here, this whole thing from 12, 11, 9, 8, all that is part of the intrinsic pathway. The extrinsic pathway is a bit more simple. It goes like this: 7. Okay, so that there is the extrinsic pathway. So now let me kind of explain the way this works. 12, so basically subendothelial collagen combines with factor 12, and it essentially makes 12A, which is 12 activated. 12 activated is something that goes and interacts with 11 and makes 11 to be, makes it activated. So 11 activated. 11 activated is something that goes, affects 9 to make 9 activated. Okay, and then activated 9, I'm skipping over 8 intentionally here because it's kind of separate. Activated 9 goes down and changes 10 to be activated 10. Okay, so I skipped over a couple numbers here and I'm going to explain why. 8 operates a little bit separately. 8 is actually something that it becomes activated, and the thing that activates it is actually, well, I actually don't have that on here. What activates it? Crap. Well, it's activated by, let me pull up the picture that I was looking at to learn this. There it is. 8. Here it is. Looks like it is activated by 2A. Wow. Okay. So 8 goes to 2A, or excuse me, 8 goes to 8A by activated 2A. Whew. Wow. So, and then 8 actually also works here to go from 10 to 10A. 10 to 10A also requires 13A as well. Lots of numbers in here. What a mess, huh? And then, but the basic, I can see why people simplify this. So the 12, 11, 9, 8, 10. But yeah. So now the going on the other side over here, 7 goes to being, I'm going to do it actually like this. Oops. So 7 goes to being activated 7 by this tissue thromboplastin. Okay. And it then takes its effect in here as well. So look, everything's going to 10 to 10A here. 8A helps to activate this, 9A helps to activate this, 7A helps to activate this, according to these different resources. I'm combining multiple resources, so I apologize if there's any mistakes in this. Now the 10A is the thing that's going to change 2 into 2A. Now another name for 2 is actually prothrombin, and 2A is also known as thrombin. And then that process apparently from 2 to 2A also somehow requires 5A, or I guess, I don't know, 5A helps it or something. And believe it or not, 5A is activated by itself. So however that works. Wow. Or I guess 5A is activated by, not by itself, but by 2A. It's activated by the thing that it activates. So that's kind of a circular thing there. Apologize for that miswording. And 2A activates 1 to become 1A. Another name for 1 is fibrinogen. And another name for 1A is fibrin. So, yeah, kind of a complicated little thing here that we're working with. Definitely not, easiest thing to memorize, but it's not too bad if you just break it down into, flip. I'm trying to lower this thing, but I won't worry about it for now. It's not too bad if you just get the numbers down, and I'll kind of show a little way to memorize this faster. So 1A, or fibrin, then changes from 1A or fibrin into the fibrin clot with the help of 13A again. So you saw 13A take its effect over here, and then and then now you're seeing its effect again over here. So fibrin becomes the fibrin clot, 13A. Now the fibrin clot breaks down into fibrin degradation products when plasminogen is broken down into plasmin by something called tissue plasminogen activator, and plasmin is the thing that breaks the fibrous clot into the fibrin degradation products. So, wow, lots of information. Let's really quick cover where the drugs take effect here. Drugs take warfarin takes its effect here on 9 and 10 and 2. 9, 10, and 2 are warfarin. Okay, and heparin takes its effect on 9A, 10A, and 2A. Heparin. Okay, and warfarin also, I didn't include this little part in here, but I will now. There's also something called protein C. Protein C. Protein C becomes activated protein C. Put protein CA with the help of thrombomodulin. Okay, so 2A, you go down here, 2A, also known as thrombin. Remember, prothrombin turn to thrombin. Thrombin can also turn into thrombomodulin, and this thrombomodulin is the thing that turns protein C into protein C activated, or activated protein C. And protein C is kind of interesting because it goes in now, and it inhibits 8A, it inhibits 13A, and it inhibits 5A. So yeah, lots of information. It's messy. Let's run through it one more time. And apologize if there's noise in the background. My kids are here, so I'll try to. One other connection I want to make here too is that the intrinsic pathway is measured using the PTT and the intrinsic pathway, or excuse me, extrinsic pathway is measured using the PT. And if you notice then also that most of the effects of the PTT are with heparin, and most of the effects on the PT here are going to be involved with warfarin or Coumadin. All right, now let's draw this out again. You've seen the whole thing. Now let's see it in action. So erasing it, drawing out one more time, just for clarity. See if you can follow along this time. So first of all, let's just draw here. Let's put down intrinsic pathway, and we're going to draw. We're going to write out subendothelial collagen. That's the trigger. That's the thing that starts this. So then we're going to write our backbone of 12, 11, skip 10, 9, 8, and I meet 10 down here. Okay? Everything's going to 10. And then on the other side, we're going to have 7 that goes down to 10. Okay, so now let's draw this out again. So 12 is going to become 12 activated, 11 is going to become 11 activated, 9 is going to become, I'm actually going to erase that and draw it over a little further. 9 is going to become 9 activated, and 8 is going to become 8 activated. So 12 activated is going to change 11 to 11 activated. 11A activated is going to change 9 to 9 activated. 9 activated and 8 activated are going to be involved in changing 10 to 10 activated. And over here now, I also should probably include 8 to 8 activated involved 2A. And also I should include that 10 to 10 activated involves 13A. So, wow, look at all the things. 7A, 8A, and 13A are all involved in changing 10 to 10A. So, now the 7 here, let's go back here. This is going to be our extrinsic pathway. Extrinsic pathway is going to take, it's going to have tissue thromboplastin, and tissue thromboplastin is going to be the thing that activates this thing, whereas over here it was subendothelial collagen. Here it's tissue thromboplastin. So that's going to make this guy go from 7 to 7A, and 7A is going to also have the effect here of changing 10 to 10 activated. Now, the 10 activated doesn't stop here. Now we're working on the common pathway with 10 and 10 activated. So this is the common pathway. This was the extrinsic. This was the intrinsic. Now this down here, starting with 10, 10A, is the common. So 10A goes down to, it has an effect on 2, changing it to 2A, 2 activated, with 10A, but also 5A is involved in here as well. And another name for 2 is prothrombin. Another name for 2A is thrombin. Okay, 2A or thrombin actually has the effect on 5A, the thing that activates it, to kind of cause that little circle there that goes on. So 2A changes 1, which is also known as fibrinogen, into 1A, fibrinogen, and this 1A is also known as fibrin. So 1A is changed to a fibrin clot by 13A. And the fibrin clot is then broken down into, degenerative particles, whatever, degenerated by plasmin. And plasmin used to be plasminogen until tissue plasminogen activator changed plasminogen into plasmin. And then you get these fibrin degeneration products. So that is the breakdown of this whole thing. One more thing to include in here is protein C became protein C activated, and that was because of that also thrombomodulin. So remember, this is thrombin here. Can also become thrombomodulin, and thrombomodulin acts here. And activated protein C has various effects. I'm gonna highlight the effects of activated protein C. I guess I should probably do that with activated protein C in blue. I'm going to do the effects of warfarin in orange, also known as coumadin, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. And I'm going to do the effects of heparin in green. Okay, so protein C works to inhibit the actions of 8 activated, also, I apologize for the noise in the background, also the actions of 13 activated, and also the actions of 5 activated. So protein C inhibits that, okay? It inhibits 8A, 13A, and 5A. 5, 8, and 13. Yeah, I'll do that in order so that it 5A, 13A, 5A, 8A, and 13A. And warfarin takes its effects on 9, 10, and 2, also known as prothrombin. So 9, or I guess I go 2, 9, and 10. And it also takes effect on 7, and it also takes its effect actually on protein C as well. Okay, so 2, 7, 9, 10, and C. That's all affected by warfarin. And heparin takes its effect on 9A, 10A, and 2A. So 9A, 10A, 2A. So that's a lot of numbers to remember, a lot of things to remember. But hopefully you can get it down. I would encourage working on the 12, 11, 9, 8, 10, 2, 1, and then throwing in the 7, 10 in there as well. Then the 8, 13, 5, you can remember that little process there as well in the blue. Remembering where protein C takes its effect, and then throwing in, the things that where warfarin affects 2, 7, 9, and 10. Warfarin doesn't have any activated effects. Or you could think that people in war aren't active. I don't know. That doesn't work, but try to think of some way you can remember that. And then heparin takes its effect on only activated things, 9, 9A, 10A, and 2A. And protein C also only takes its effect on activated things such as 5A, 8A, and 13A. And I hope that this helps you, and best of luck to you.